Hello everybody, it's Chris Batchelor here, bringing you an Armsday Recommendations video for the 23rd of December, 2015. Almost Christmas, guys. Now what I'm going to do is probably put the time to skip somewhere, probably around the start of the video, if you just want to see a list of everything to get. But if you're listening to me just here talking, then thank you, I appreciate it. We have some pretty exciting roles this week, and then we have some not so exciting roles this week. Anyway, let's start off with the Hake Arminius D auto rifle. You're going to want to get the rank 2 roll. It's the best roll available. The rank 3 roll is okay, but instead of counterbalance, it has army of 1. The other perk is Head Seeker, which would have been, not Head Seeker, Glass Half Full, which would have been just absolutely fantastic. The rank 1 roll is just complete disappointment, and as you can see here, Rangefinder and Crowd Control, with small bore to add extra stability and range on top of Rangefinder, is just absolutely fantastic. I mean, the rank 3 roll does have small bore as well, adding to the range and stability, but Army of 1 just isn't as recommendable. And phone, you can shut the hell up. I can just hear my phone just like saying, "You have an email." It's like, fuck off. I'm busy. But in any case, get the rank 2 roll. You will not regret it. Now for the Hake Herja D. I didn't know at first that this was available for next week, so I didn't actually pick one up. Because Hake pulse rifles have been hit quite a bit, you're going to want to try and get one with max stability with counterbalance. The rank 3 roll gets as close as it can to that. The only downside is it does not have counterbalance. The rank 1 and 2 roll, the rank 1 roll is okay, but as I'd say, you don't want crowd control as much. And as you can see here, you have Head Seeker for the rank 3 with Feeding Frenzy and Hand Light stock. If you can still control that diagonal left kick, then this pulse rifle is going to be good for you. But if what you could do actually is pick up the rank 3 roll and get next week's roll. As for the Irene, there are no luck in the chamber rolls here this week. It's sort of disappointing. I believe they all actually come with the low zoom Falcon scopes, but as you can see here, their perks are a little bit disappointing. You have two options. You can get the rank 2 roll, or you can hold on to the package till next week. Unflinching and Outlaw is just really, really good in PvP. And of course you have the Falcon Scope. And you can actually turn this into a bit of a PvE style weapon by swapping out Unflinching for Shoot to Loot. So it's all down to preference here. But you are just going to want to go for the rank 2 roll. Outlaw and Zen Moment on the rank 3 roll isn't all that great. Outlaw, fine. Zen Moment is a no. Zen Moment on sniper rifles isn't really necessary, because whatever you're aiming at, you're gonna hit it. So you aim for the sky, you'll get the sky. But, as I say, get the rank 2 roll. You won't regret that. Although, holding on to the package to get a luck in the chamber roll for PvE, something that you can use for extra damage, extra DPS in King's Fall, I can understand that. And real quick, let's just get into the test weapons. 2 of them you have to do in the Crucible. 1 you can do in either PvP or PvE. And then there's 2 weapons you have to use in PvE against the Hive. Anyway, let's move on. And yep, cheeky Gallahorn shot. I actually got that just before the Taken King came out and never took it out. I'm gonna keep it there till year 3 G-Horn. For the Omelon Ufern hand cannon, all the rolls are really great, but the rank 2 and 3 are just the best rolls available. Rank 1 is okay, Third Eye and life support. This is sort of like a mini Ace of Spades outside of healing you, but the rank 2 and 3 rolls are just as good. Rank 2 is the one you'll want if you want a PvE hand cannon, and rank 3 for PvP. And you will see just what I mean in a good second. But if that's not the sort of hand cannon you want to use, then pick up the rank 1. But the rank 2 here has Luck in the Chamber and Firefly. If you have the future war called hand cannon. I believe it's called the Vanity. This has the exact same roll. And not to mention, you have the Sure Shot IS right here on the Ufern and rifled barrel to boost the range. And with Firefly as well, the only thing this weapon lacks is hand cannon reload speed, which if you get gauntlets for it, you're golden. And with the rank 3 roll, the only thing that you will lack here is the range, because you do not have rifled barrel. Instead, you have luck in the chamber, lightweight, braced frame. I believe you have underdog, surrounded, better yet, and outlaw. But in any case, you've got a good PvP hand cannon and an amazing PvE hand cannon. And as you can see, I was a bit torn for choice here, and then I remembered I have one on my hunter, so I actually went for the rank 2 roll here. So for the Amalan Uzume RR4, I actually recommend holding on to this, but if you really need to pick up a sniper, I'm going to recommend you pick up the rank 1 roll. The basic scope is the lowest zoom available on it. You have performance bonus, you have snapshot, and you have replenish. And you can swap back to PvE. In fact, you wouldn't even need to swap it out, but if you wanted to run shoot to loot, you can as well. So it's down to options there. The rank 2 and 3 rolls aren't as good. Performance bonus and Zen Moment, again, Zen Moment isn't all that effective on snipers, and even then, even though you have the Falcon scope, it's not, as Zen Moment just isn't as good on snipers. You can go with Exhumed just to give yourself that little boost after revival, but it's not necessary at all. And the rank 3 roll, Army of 1 and Replenish, just isn't good at all. Army of 1 on a sniper, not so bad, but Army of 1 with Replenish is just a bit silly. So we have kind of a bad set of rolls in the Uzume, but if you do need one, the rank 1 is going to be your most solid option. So that's what I'm going to recommend to you right here. Pick up the rank 1 roll. Anyway, we've already talked about the Irene, and anyway, we've now gone through all of the weapons that we can get from last week's packages, and so now all I gotta do. So now I'm gonna put up a nice little list for you guys to see, just what roles you can go, just what roles you should go for, and it should be right about now. There we go. So Arminius D, get the rank 2 roll, the Herja D, get the rank 3 roll, and then pick up the next package to try and get a better roll. The Irene RR4, you're going to want the rank 2 roll. The Amalan Ufern HC4, you'll want the rank 2 or 3 roll, and the Uzume, you'll want the rank 1 roll. If you didn't get all of these, you know, it's not really the biggest deal, but, you know. But, yeah, I didn't have any of the newer ones on my hunter either, so it didn't really mean too much. I mostly just get, like, everything on every character in case I do something silly. Like, I accidentally pick up one that I didn't mean to do without looking over it. Because that was actually something I did. I actually went through all of the weapons that I picked up last week, and I was about to actually save the recording, but I backed out of it, which deletes your previous recordings, which deletes what you have recorded, which was just completely foolish of me. But anyway, let's see what I did actually pick up on my hunter. I actually only picked up the Ufern hand cannon, and I'm pretty sure I just skipped the 2 snipers for now. But you will see the weapons we have available for next week. And we have some pretty decent stuff available. I mean, as I said before, we have the Herja D available again. So if you can get counterbalance, glass half full, and handle 8 stock on it, then you are going to be pretty well off. You know, you're going to be doing pretty damn good. And I will be going over all of this again next week, but we have the Hake Judith D hand cannon. Pretty interesting hand cannon. I believe it's the same stats as the former Iron Banner hand cannon, which has a very, very high impact. We have the Amalan Kuma Katak HC4 hand cannon, which is similar to the Ufern in quite a few ways, but maybe we'll get another godly roll. We have the Herja D pulse rifle, as I said before. We then have the Hake Strongbow D shotgun. which is very interesting. If you, well, to be fair, if you just get rangefinder on it, it's the most OP thing. It's similar to the Patch A shotgun by Dead Orbit. And then we have the Hake Tamar V sniper rifle. I actually don't know much about this sniper rifle, but I do believe its stats are similar to that of the 1,000-yard stare. But anyways, guys, that is your Armsday Recommendations video for the 23rd of December. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, do not forget to drop a like down below. And if you want to see more content, much like next week's Armsday recommendation, do not forget to subscribe. And as always, I will see you all in the next video.